video time.
Oh, I see it. I was publisher in Ottawa at the time of the Ottawa Sun when the ice storm, the famous ice storm of the late 90s hit, shut the power down to all of eastern Ontario and western Quebec, and I managed to get the newspaper out without a power source by playing some trickery. So I got a little cartoon drawn for me, and everybody signed it, say what a great job I did, and about a year and a half later I got fired.
You smiled, Mark.
Yeah, I know. I always laugh when I talk about getting fired.
Mark, I'm going to Edmonton. I'm talking to Native Gang Conference, and I just came in here and got all the PDFs of your Red Road story. You probably know more about the issues than many people do because of the road you've run down. We're in the Toronto Sun office. What's your message out there to these people?
Well, especially to law enforcement or to the
people.
Just that you have to do a little. Don't judge the book by its cover, and go a little deeper into why some of the things happen to First Nations people. And you can begin by studying intergenerational trauma. Go back to even before the residential school crisis and what happened there, and go beyond that and see how they were victimized. And it's passed down from generation to generation. If your father and mother were abusive, alcoholic, and the chances are you're going to be abusive and alcoholic yourself, because it's the only life you know. It seems to be that's the way life is. So if you judge each individual by what you see without wondering why they got to where they are, then you're being dismissive of a lot of tangible reasons and understandings that you would miss otherwise.
Any message to law enforcement?
Yeah, don't just judge by the looks. I mean, there's at the beginning of the series, I sort of felt a bit of empathy for First Nations people. When I was done, I felt a lot more, and I'm not quite as dismissive when I see the quote drunken Indian on the street. Just to say that he's an alcoholic, it's too simple of an explanation. You got to go a lot deeper than that to find out why you got that way. No one wants to be. No one sets out in life saying, I'm going to become a chronic alcoholic. It's something that happens for a reason. And take a little look.
How do you find your story, The Red Road, online?
You just go to TorontoSun.com/Red Road, and it's all there. There's 15 parts, and the PDFs are there to be read. It's easy to find. TorontoSun.com/Red Road.